Hello, my beloveds. Blessings to you this day. There comes a time when every man and woman must reach down into your hearts and find the truth of your existence. It is easy to choose to kill your brother and his family when you cannot feel the thud of your own frail hearts. The choice for war and its ideology is not the answer to your fear and its dismay. It appears that for some odd reason you believe that the death of thousands or even millions will somehow bring you to peace at the individual and collective level. I ask you an obvious question here. How can that be so? Grief on a mass scale does not bring peace, but indeed despair and its subsequent resentment for the perpetrators of such horrendous crimes. Eventually, those leaders who make such choices are no longer seen as saints among you, but as the psychopaths that they really are. Does it appear that I am being harsh with them? Why, yes, I am. For clearly they have lost their minds and misplaced their hearts on the battlefields of war and its carnage. Woe to you who nod your heads in agreement, as you do not see the loss that is clearly coming to your doorsteps. This so-called dream being orchestrated on a mass scale is the result of various levels of disrespect among your leaders, and it has created defensive postures in those who believe that war provides them with meaningful answers. I find it rather amusing that you believe mass death brings ultimate power. What kind of fool would want to be famous for such a thing as this? Indeed, this level of miscreation is obnoxious to say the least, and utter foolishness to say the most. For although the war drums sound patriotic at a distance, they grow deafening up close when it becomes personal. You are not creators of life, but the perpetrators of death and its misery. You are all crossing boundaries so obvious they barely need mention, but again you have lost your minds and misplaced your hearts. To the masses I say this: be of good cheer, as they will not see my loving answer arrive until it is sitting at their ungrateful feet. Again, power is relative business when it comes to the creator of all that is and ever was. You cannot repeatedly violate the perfect order that governs all of creation and go unnoticed. We are all occupants here under the umbrella of creation, and most of us live in peace and tranquility. So, these violations are rather noisy and disturbing to our sensitive ears. You wanted my attention. Well, now you have gotten it, and I am listening very closely to what you are saying to each other. I am not amused by your indiscretion toward the hearts of all of humanity whom you seek to use as the cannon fodder for your greed. Did I stutter when I said to you that there are rules that govern your dimensional reality? Evidently I did, and you blatantly have misunderstood the premise, or you would not be threatening creation with this level of stupidity. The leaders of your world need to go sit back down at their round table and cease and desist this activity. And may I also clearly say to you that shooting my messengers will not avoid or circumvent the repercussions of your actions. For I say truly, you need to heed their words and make better choices for yourselves and the children of humanity. Peace and grace be with you always. Thank you, Father.